This is Through Our Eyes. We hope you'll take a moment to see the world through ours. Most people assume photography is all about sight, but what happens when blind and partially sighted people set out to capture the world through their own eyes? That's exactly what we explored Through Our Eyes, a photography project that took us along the rail line between Liverpool and Southport. Using the smartphones and assistive technology we rely on every day, we photograph the places, moments and details that caught our attention. Along the way, we discovered that photography isn't about perfect sight, it's about perspective.
Hi everybody, my name is Naomi Ditchfield and I'm a member of the Merseyside Sight Loss Council. I have got a condition called bilateral hemianopia and basically it's to do with having a stroke at various stages when I was developing. So I can only see half in each eye, but it's the same half nearest my nose, and I've also got nystagmus. So we were asked to go around various places in Liverpool to take photos of things that we liked. I'm always doing it anyway because I love Liverpool and it's got so many historic buildings and different places to see. Just because you're visually impaired doesn't mean you can't take pictures. I've always liked taking photographs basically because I'm nosy and I like to see what I've been looking at even if I can't see it properly. So it's just a good insight into how we see things, and I think that can only be a good thing for the general public.
I'm Mick and I'm from the Merseyside Sight Loss Council. My eye condition restricts me from seeing things right in front of me. I've got no front vision. I've got a little bit of peripheral vision, which sometimes is okay and other times it's all according on the light. So it's hit and miss and what the light's like and what the day's like. Kip's my godsend. He's a good dog when he wants to be. It's knowing that between Liverpool and Southport, the amount of different places you can actually go on that train line, and you can have a day out and enjoy taking photos, because at the end of the day, just because we've got no vision doesn't mean we can't take a photo. But I hope the public actually go and have a look at it, and it's not there and people just walk past and go, oh yes, people do go and see it. But I hope they get out of it, same as what we got out of it, the enjoyment of the living around here to start with.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I'm a member of Merseyside Sight Loss Council. I was registered severely sight impaired / blind in 2018 after suffering a cardiac arrest and being in a coma. So when I've been looking at photos and taking photos, for me, I can see the image, but I will struggle with the detail of the image. I'm hoping that people will just become more educated in terms of the big spectrum of sight loss and how it can affect people even with the same condition differently. It's been a real learning curve for me. I used to think that people who were blind couldn't see anything. So I hope by doing this project, we'll just be able to educate people a little bit more and they'll be interested in understanding what it's like to live with sight loss.
My name's Mike Wright and I'm a member of Merseyside Sight Loss Council. I was born totally blind, basically no mental image of what colours look like. I picture things in my mind as what they feel like. Well, I know a lot of the landmarks on the local railway line. So now, for example, if I'm using a camera on a smartphone, I'll be getting voice guidance, so you might be getting information fed to your facing centre screen, tilt right, tilt left. And this is something even 10 years ago you couldn't even have dreamt about.
The project was about much more than photography. It was about confidence, creativity, travelling independently and seeing familiar places in a new way. The result is Through Our Eyes, an exhibition showcasing the many different ways blind and partially sighted people experience the world. Now on display at Southport Railway Station, we hope it encourages people to pause, look a little closer and perhaps rethink what sight loss really means.
White background image. www.sightlosscouncils.org.uk with Sight Loss Councils and Thomas Pocklington Trust logos.